Hello, 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 guys! Hello! Welcome back to your friendly neighbor Noob. Of course, I'm friendly. We're back with Sunhaven. That's right, Sunhaven. I know, we just finished year 1, and we're on to year 2. Two. That means another 112 days. That means another 4 seasons and 1 more year. We'll be focusing on different things, and I cannot wait. So if you can't either, don't forget to like, subscribe, share with all your friends, as it's all very appreciated and helps out me with the algorithm. Anyway, without further ado, let's get right into it. Let's go! Hey, witch, wait, no. Hey, sis, it's Witchmas. I've got you onto my wish list. Have a little Witchmas. No, sorry. Hi, welcome back, guys. Welcome back, everyone. I tried to do a thing, but my thing crashed. You know, sometimes bits just don't work. Oh, look, he's doing a political speech. Oh, and it also interacts with, you know, it actually says he's doing a speech instead of just, we're watching the TV. Sometimes it doesn't interact with what's going on in the moment. I don't know why. Anyway, today, guys, I've got to completely distract myself from what I may have or may have not said in the start of this episode. Today we are going to be doing some mining. We have 2 sets of mines that we have to get through. We have a candy mine and we have the Nel'Vari mine because we have some books to collect. I'm a bookman. Also, we got 2,000. Oh, wow. We got like 20,000 coins since last time and 1,000 tickets. We are good. I was worried about not having enough tickets to do the mining stuff, but we're good. We're good, you know. We have enough. I'm only going to be doing either the economy or the first class tickets just because A, how much they cost, and B, I'm not sure if I'll be able to clear the entire area. Also, this looks really cool, the candy. I'm gonna, like, the what are those called? The jubes? The jubes with little, hundreds and thousands on them, or sprinkles. But they're like sugar sprinkles. Because I imagine that hundreds and thousands are made of, sprinkles as well, like, sugar as well. But they almost taste like sweet chalk or something. Never understood that. But yeah, so we've got the candy ropes with just, are they supposed to be like gumballs or something? Candy canes. And I don't know what the jubes are called. I used to have the wild berry versions. My old grandma used to give me like these wild berry candies, and they were like purple or dark purple and red, and it was supposed to be like raspberry and black currant candy, and you sucked on it and all the little jubes would come off, and it was tasty. I liked them. That's a good memory of my grandma. And then of course we have the peppermints. They're more of, I will say they're more of like a older version of the peppermints, the peppermint swirls. I believe they're like really old candy, like 1950s candy kind of vibe. Because peppermints now, you know, we've got Mentos kind of peppermint, or you've got the, you've got Tic Tac spearmint and peppermint and gum, Eclipse gum. What's other brands? I'm trying to think of other brands. And these brands may have been around when the peppermint swirls were out, so like 1950s. I don't know. I don't think Eclipse was, though. I do not think Eclipse was. I don't know about Mentos. I think Mentos probably like 1960, 1970, maybe? That's my guess. This is all guesses, by the way. I have no idea. But I'm just trying to think of like old ads I've seen, because I did marketing when I was studying. I studied 3 years to do like child psychology, or to go into more psychological stuff. And yeah, I did marketing as one of my subjects, just to see the psychology behind marketing. And I did not think that that I would learn what I did. Definitely interesting seeing how marketing influences us. But yeah, seeing old-fashioned ads and how they worked for their time, and how we were just different people, distracted by different things, focusing on different things. The family values were different. Us as identities, we want, I would say back in the 1950s, it wasn't about what it is now, which is, now it's more, I want to feel included. I want to feel like who I am is okay in society. Back then, it was, I want to be accepted by society, so I'll become what everyone else is. So a lot of the ads were like, hey, come have this cigarette. It's the businessman's choice. And so all the businessmen were like, oh, well, I have to have that cigarette. It's the best cigarette. It's a businessman's choice. I only use cigarettes because that was a popular thing at that time. But let's go TV dinners, frozen dinners. Like, you think of it now, and like I like Muscle Chef. Muscle Chef is like they cook the meals and then they seal them, and you just have to put them in your fridge or freezer and then heat them up. I used to think they're like frozen dinners. They are not. They are actually not. And they're quite good. I actually really like the taste of them. It's like having a normal meal. The presentation, of course, because it's still in a tub, is not great. But that's like, for me, that's what I like. We still have like frozen pizzas and the almost frozen dinners, but Salisbury steak, like, you're gonna sit around with your children around the TV. You're gonna have your Salisbury steak and your mashed potatoes, your cranberry sauce, and your apple. What was it? The apples? It's applesauce, isn't it? Like apple, not apple custard. I think it was just applesauce. I think it was applesauce, mashed potatoes, some sort of peas and corn, and Salisbury steak. And yeah, that would be the thing. And now I think of, when I think of frozen things, like popular frozen items, because that would have been in the 1950s, I think of Hot Pockets and frozen pizza. Because that's like, even in movies, especially around the 90s, that's what a lot of the movies seem to have. Like, oh yeah, man. And when I hear about streamers of right now in the 2000s, they talk about their like Hot Pockets or chicken nuggets, chicken nuggies. Yeah, it's strange. So sorry to go on a rambling thing, but no, I do think it's interesting, especially with candy, how they sell candy to us. My favorite candy is that's a hard one. I like lots of different candies. I actually like Zapdos. Zapdos is like a very, it's not sour, but it's like a burst. When you first bite into it, it's like a burst of flavor that almost irritates your mouth. Like, your mouth goes like really sourly sore for like a second, and then you get like a really strange tingling sensation afterwards. It feels really nice. It's weird. It is weird. But it's blackcurrant flavored, or you can also get raspberry flavored. I believe they brought out other flavors, but they just weren't very good. But yeah, Zapdos I was obsessed with. Chocolate eclairs as a kid, because Grandma gave them to me. What else? I mean, I love French fries chips. They're actually just like crisps or chips, like the cooked, not the cooked version, hot chips. But they're little French fries. It's hard to explain without explaining French fries themselves, but it's a potato chip that's just shaped like a French fry, and it's just, I like mini things. Like, I used to like the mini M&Ms when I was little. Because even though I prefer them, and I still do as an adult, I prefer the mini M&Ms. Just feel like pouring them into your mouth and in a little clump, and then sucking them until they turn into just a giant M&M. But yeah, I will say, before everyone gets on my case though, I love fruit. Fruit is so good. And yes, I know they have their own different like unhealthy sugars in large quantities. I love bananas. Banana smoothies are the best. Wild berries of any kind, strawberries, just cherries, amazing. Although my snack of choice when it comes to like healthy snack is green beans, like snap peas or green beans just by themselves, just chewing on a green bean, because I don't know what it is. It's usually really watery, like fresh watery. Especially, I always wash them before I eat them. Don't worry, guys. I'm not gonna. I know that a lot of people, like, especially Americans, like, oh my god, do you wash your things before you eat them? With the green beans, definitely. Yeah, because they're going straight into my mouth. But yeah, I bite off the heads and then just chow down. And it's a weird thing to find as a snack, but it's like celery. I like celery as well. And I've just always liked food. And I've always been very careful not to gain too much weight. When I was younger, I had an eating disorder, and now I finally let myself gain weight. And I'm not big. I'm not small. I'm just like an average weight according to doctors, and I'm okay with that. I just don't want to get back to the point of being underweight, and I don't ever want to be overweight. And people can say that's fat shaming. No, that's just my preference of my body. It's my body. I get to do what I want without, you know, people telling me I should be overweight. You should be. Or I should be underweight, or I should be skinny, I should be fat. Like, it's none of their business. You can look out for the people, but at the end of the day, they're probably not going to listen to you. They're going to do what they want to do. That's what I've learned, at least. I just try not to have any judgment of another person's weight. I can be like, oh, they've gained weight. But that's not me going, oh, wow, wow. It's just literally stating a fact of I can see that they visibly gained weight. I'm not going to say it to them unless it's a concern. And even then, it's going to be like a, hey, how have you been? And then asking questions about that, and then be like, oh, that's why you've gained weight. You're upset. Anywho, enough talking about food and candy and marketing and fat shaming. I'm going to finish up this mine. Just know that when it comes down to it, you only get to live one life, and I understand, and don't try to shorten that life by eating too much or forcing yourself to eat or any of that kind of stuff. Just, oh wow, candy bucket. Eat what makes you happy. That was crazy. I've never seen one of those before. But yeah, eat what makes you happy. Do what makes you happy. Just try not to think about it too much, because you only get to live one life, and some of us aren't fortunate that we're going to live for as long as everyone else. You know, when doctor tells you you're not going to live as long as other people, like you're not going to live to 80. You might live to 50, and you're just like, okay, I have less time. You just don't worry about that too much. Just chill. Anyway, I'm going to continue mining. We'll talk about something different tomorrow. Sorry for such a weird conversation. I just, you know, you just say what's on your mind. Say what's on your mind. Seriously, do that in real life. What do you get from these, by the way? Attack damage and defense. Damn. I want a heap of those. I can't mount while I'm on my roof. Why not? I can just jump off with the fish. The fish may die, but I'll be fine. Right, we need to... I'm going to sell this. Also, this gives spell damage. Nah. Not me. You know what? Let's get rid of that one. Oh, this doesn't give you anything? I did not know that. Okay. There we go. Sell these. And we're going to go back down to the mines. We're going to do a kingly one today, which I know I said I wouldn't do that kind of stuff, but why not? Why not? Just one. And you have to do it at the start of the day. You can't do it later in the day, otherwise you won't have enough time. But what I wanted to talk about was the monarchy. Kings, queens. Like we've got a ticket called the kingly ticket. And we often see, like, in video games and in media, like movies, where they have kings and queens, and we get this, like, I feel like a lot of how we feel about kings and queens is because of movies and video games, like the idea of them. Because we have, like, in this current time, we still have kings and queens. I mean, for example, Western one, the England. But in saying that, they do not have as much power, or anywhere near as much power as they used to. Like, not even close. They're more of a figurehead, like, image of what it used to be. Especially since Queen Elizabeth died, which, very sad. I will say, as an Australian, I did not hold as much sadness as many other people. I mean, I will say, like, I don't want to be mean, I don't want to be rude, I don't want to offend someone from England, because do not take this as an attack upon you. It is just us remembering history as an Australian. Our land is full of convicts that, you know, come from England. And colonization did happen in Australia. Our native people were colonized, and it was something that we're still apologizing for this day to the Aboriginal people, the native people of the land. And to them, Elizabeth, because she was alive at that time, to them, she still is part of the colonization, if not head of the colonization in their eyes. So it's a hard topic. Like, when it happened, when she passed, and it was very sad. there was a lot of discussion in Australia online, and it wasn't like RIP and rest in peace. And I will say, on Twitter was hellscape, war zone, and I definitely think that it wasn't appropriate to have that discussion straight away. It certainly was like important. Just don't say anything for a while. Like don't say, oh, thank God she's dead or anything like that, because that's not okay. She's still a human being, and I was sad because a human died. I didn't know the Queen. I don't have any connection to the Queen, so I can't say that I was like devastated. I can create an emotional connection more with a TV personality than I can with the Queen, because she's also not my Queen, even though I'm in Australia. They say, oh, well, she is your royalty. Not really. Yeah, it's hard. It's hard, especially because I want to be able to stand by, and I am going to be standing by the native people of our land. As someone who's, you know, Italian and Spanish background myself, I'm not exactly as connected to the thing, but it's still important. And kings and queens, look, I love them in fairy tales. I love royalty in fairy tales. I love the idea of kings and queens, and I will say that I love the idea of kings and queens. In Minecraft, I've played a king. I've played leaders. I've done that kind of stuff, and I've been an advisor to a king in games and Witcher and all that kind of stuff, where you know you have that opportunity. But there is certainly a part of me. That realizes this is all fictional. This is not how kings and queens were. And I love watching period movies, like, and sometimes not even like, you know, not accurate ones as well. Like Rain. Rain is not accurate at all. I also like things like Bridgerton, which is still classified as one, but it's not royalty. So yeah, the White Queen, pretty much anything with the Queen Elizabeth, not the new one, or the one who just passed. Well, not just passed a few years ago. Several years ago. I don't know. It's hard. It's a hard topic. It is a hard topic to talk about, you know, kings and queens, and because some people just don't have respect for them. Some people don't believe they should exist. And I don't know where I stand on that spectrum personally. I don't know where I personally stand on that spectrum. I don't know if I'm the kind of person that can speak on that topic either, because I technically don't have a king or queen. And, you know, although people disagree and say, well, you're Australian, so yes, you do. But we haven't really seen it like that in years, decades. And I know it's not good to have a very us or them kind of feeling, especially in the current climate politically. But I do feel like it was a choice between standing by our own people and standing by the Regency and royalty. And yeah, would I want to wake up one day and be a prince? Not going to say no to that. I mean, Red, White, and Blue is one of my favorite guilty pleasures. Such a good movie. I wouldn't mind waking up and dating a prince. That'd be interesting. But I also can see that they're of a certain time, and we're no longer in that time. But it's also important to recognize, you know, where we've come from. Just don't dwell on history. But also don't just move on straight away. There is a forgiveness that is needed, and an apology that is needed in certain situations in history. So and you need to mean it. That's also, I think that's the issue. People can apologize up and down, but if they don't mean it, you don't have to accept it. And you also just don't have to accept an apology. If you're the one wronged, it's your choice. No one can tell you otherwise. Anyway, serious topic today. Jeez, this is what happens. This is the episode where I get all very in my head, sentimental, serious topics. There's always one. I can't remember which one it was in Stardew Valley, and I'm pretty sure we had one in Sunday even. I think it might have been the mining episode. It's when I mine, because it's even in Minecraft. In Minecraft, I sit there and have these like in-depth thoughts, because I'm just sitting there doing the exact same thing, hitting, collecting. I don't know. It's interesting. It's interesting. I also hate that I stutter constantly, so I'm like I'd say words 3 times, or my brain just shuts down for a second, and then I say exactly what I want to. So it's interesting. It's interesting that mining does this to me. Maybe I should become a wait, no. Maybe I should become a person who mines. Maybe I should become a miner. I was a miner once as a child. And I'd rather not be a miner in the YouTube community. That was a very bad joke. I'm sorry, but with everything that happened the last couple of years, it's crazy. Either way, I will see you guys tomorrow. I will do another mining day tomorrow, and then we'll come back on the day after, because I imagine it's going to be another one of these kind of long conversation days, because I'm insane, and for some reason, I like talking a lot. I'm not helping the situation. I've just realized, the books are probably only going to come from normal stone, aren't they? I'm probably only going to get candy from these ones. Yeah, just realized that. Oh well, see you tomorrow. Right, today I am simply just going to go back down into the mine. I actually bought a Withergate pickaxe, so I'm hoping that's going to be better than the Glorite one. They're the same attack speed, but not the same attack damage. It's got 6 more damage on the Glorite one. But I'm wondering if this is it works better on candy. If not, I would love for the visuals of that one, because this looks a lot better than this one. I wish you could make the tools look like other tools. Like, that would be awesome. But I don't know if that's possible. Like, is there an option? No, I'll have to look into it, because yeah, I'm gonna try it out. We're gonna try it on an economy ticket, because we bought one yesterday by accident, and at least then I can figure out without much of a hassle. So we're only going to be doing that today, and then I will do some mining, because there's one test. Okay, that was 4. Now let's try this. 1, 2, yeah, it's 4. Okay, let's go over here. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, what about this one? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Jeez, okay. 2. Yeah, I do think the Glorite one is better. Damn. Oh well. You know, it's fine. Still looks cool. So yeah, for the rest of the day, I'm just gonna do some more mining, and then tomorrow we will again probably do mining. But I would like at least one more book. We have gotten only 1 book over 2 episodes. I also want to go get the axe tomorrow. So in the morning, we're going to go grab our Glorite axe and replace our Sunzanite axe, which is going to be amazing. So excited for that. And then we are going to come back to the mines and hopefully get a book. And if we get one today, we're going to go kill some things in the forest. Because I just, an entire episode of just mining, you got a little boring, dull, frustrating. All the above. Anyway, guys, I'll see you after. Actually, just see you tomorrow. Just see you tomorrow. Get some stuff done. I'm excited. Alright, so we did go down to the mines, obviously, yesterday, and we got 2 books. One of them I already have, which is the Shadow Book 3, but we got Shadow Book 2, and both of them we got from the same one, which was the economy level. I've only gotten books on the economy level so far. Like, I have gotten no books from any other level except for economy. So Kingly and First Class, I have not gotten a book from. I don't know if that's a coincidence, but it seems more price efficient if I just don't do the Kingly or First Class ones at this point. I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe I'm a fool. Maybe I don't know how to love. Maybe I do. Have you ever wondered why I hold my mind? Well, that's, by the way, attack 72. Well, I want it to be attack 73. Come on. Ah, they're all gone. All gone. What are these ones? What do they do? Oh, spell damage. I mean, sure. Oh, yay. Whoa, okay. 2 extra spell damage wouldn't kill me, I suppose. Yeah, now 64. I imagine spell damage also affects how much damage my blast will do to all the rocks in mining. Pretty sure. Because we did get a book, and I said as long as we get a book, I'm going to move on to the forest for a little bit. It's what we're going to do. We're going to move on to the forest. Next time, we're going to be getting keys for Nel'Vari mine. So that's next episode. We're going to be getting keys for Nel'Vari mine. Is that 65? Yeah, 65. And doing the Mithril ones, which I don't remember what the Mithril one is. I think the mine changes each day to a different like type. And then, of course, we do also have the Nel'Vari sword as well. Which I just want the sword. I just feel like we're never getting the sword. Alright, what is this? Wide swing. Increases the pick swing range. I don't think that's really that important, is it? No more rocks is needed. Grants a bonus for decorations. And currency bonuses and currency caps. Currency bonuses and currency caps in money tree. I don't know what that means, to be honest. Skill tomes. And cheaper. Smart investment. Gain 2% of your gold every night, which 2%, I mean 10% would be, so yeah, 2%. Oh, that's heaps. I mean, sure, let's do it. Should we just do that? Because I don't really see anything else I want, and a lot of each day gain one of the 5 powerful buff effects within the mines. These buffs. Yeah, well, let's try that one. Let's try that one. I don't know what it is, so I don't know how powerful it's going to be. And we're going to go collect our glorite axe. Maybe you should ask me a question. God, I say that way too many times. I say that way too much. There we go. And we replace this one with that one. I don't know what I want to do with these. Like, sell them, I guess? What does it say? Left click on a rock or decoration to use. Oh. Okay. I thought it said decorative. Left click for a decorative to use. I was like, that's a bit weird wording. My brain did not compute what was going on. And that's fine. Sometimes my brain just dies. Alright, so we're going to go down into the forest. Try to get that now. The Withergate sword. Oh, please. Please. Oh, please. All I want is the Withergate sword. Oh, please. In saying that, we've gone up so many levels in mining the last couple episodes. We've just powered through. It's weird being like at the end game stuff. Like you finished all the main things. Now you're just kind of, I guess, waiting. You're just waiting at this point. You're doing small bits and pieces. So 0.06, yeah. He's doing small bits and pieces in order to collect stuff at the museum and the altars. It does feel weird. It does feel weird. I can't forget to collect these because they also give bonuses. They're not as like, I haven't eaten as many of these. I haven't eaten like 100 of these yet, whereas I've eaten 100 of everything else. Actually don't know if I've checked to see if I've like eaten 100 peaches or like the more rare ones. And do golden ones have a bigger effect or something? And do they have their own like little category? So I'd like to know. Okay, so we're gonna do this one time, and then we're gonna go to the other area. So mainly because I can collect the fruit from there. Mainly. I still get like so hard. I'm like, oh, chest. Oh, mimic. I'm like that in Minecraft too. I get so like excited, and then I figure out it's not even real, and it makes me sad. I've eaten 25, 26, 27, 28. What's that key one? Adamant. Yeah, it does seem to be a lot of adamant ones. I think it'd be awesome to end this series with like 500 of health and mana at least. I don't think that's going to happen because we kind of already hit the, like, all the quests have been finished and all the main quests have been finished. And everything that would give us, like, heaps of health or mana, we kind of already have. So I don't imagine that we'll be getting any more. But there's always a chance. There's always a chance. There's always time for a cocktail. But no, as I said, next time we'll be going and doing the same kinds of things, but for Nel'Vari. We're going to go back to Sunhaven. I'll probably do that at the end of this day. Head back to Sunhaven, sleep there. We will get some keys, which hopefully won't take too long. As many keys as we can, and then we'll be doing Nel'Vari mines. And then the last episode, we'll do the same thing we did here, where we'll just walk around and kill things in hopes of getting the sword. We are at that point where the last couple items are harder to get. And, you know, it was bound to happen. We're bound to get to a point where, you know, the last things are just grindables. I can't say that I didn't expect it, but it's a little annoying. It's a little annoying. I can still be annoyed by it. Jeez. We need books. We need, I could also look into potions. I will say that I could also look into potions. I might think about that as well. At least see what it takes to craft them. And if we have them, I might as well just craft them straight away. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. We'll honestly have to see how it goes, because... Oh, combat 35. Okay, that's great. That's great. Because it is all down to RNG and whether the RNG gods are on our side or whether they want to kick us in the balls. I preferably like my balls not being kicked in, but, you know, RNG Jesus is just waiting there with the ball kicking stick. Yeah, he uses his ball kicking leg. Sorry, not stick. Although he might have a head whacking stick. Crazy. Just crazy. Either way, guys, I will see you very soon, and we're going to go into the outro. Next episode, we have a lot of things to do again. Very specific things to do. We will eventually get back into like the altar. We'll get into the altar stuff and get back to completing things and having that feeling of like, yeah, we did it. That will be coming back, I promise. I won't be forever not completing things because they just take too long and they're too hard. But until next time. We have come to the end, guys. We have come to the end. Come to the end of this episode. And honestly, I've had so much fun. So much fun experiencing the fantasy world around me. And I hope you have as well. And if you have, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share with all your friends to show me that you truly have enjoyed it. Oh, and don't forget to eat spaghetti. Most important part. Most important meal of the day. Spaghetti. Until next time, guys, I'll see you in the next episode or in the next series.